Alright, hi everybody. I'm Nimputs, and I'm here to provide the big bad rigs for this big bad game-a-thon. So this is Big Rigs Over the Road Racing, and this is a game that got released for PC in 2003. As a disclaimer, this version of the game does not actually have any audio, so there's nothing wrong with the setup. The game's just like that. So as you see, my estimate is 5 minutes, but the run itself is actually only gonna take like 2 minutes. So before I do the actual run, I'm gonna go really quick into the game and show what this game is about, so you can pick one of these amazing 4 trucks. For now, I'll just pick Mega 1 because that's the funny name. And I'm gonna go into Forgotten Road 1. So yeah, this is a racing game. So the goal is to race around a track, obviously. So I'm just gonna like go, this is pretty slow and boring ride, so let me just, I'll go over this bridge over here. So yeah, that's how bridges work normally, right? So as you see, basically none of the objects in the map have collision. None of these houses do. But yeah, the only thing that basically works sort of as intended is the floor. But any sort of elevation changes, like you can just go up like that. So yeah, the game just basically, you just ignore everything, because there's absolutely no collision in this game. So to the most infamous part of this game, so if you saw that was pretty slow right now there, right? So if you accelerate backwards, they didn't actually think you'd go backwards, so they didn't bother programming in a speed cap, so you can just infinitely accelerate like that and just end up going really fast. The thing is, as soon as you let go of the backwards button, you immediately lose all speed. So the way you can actually manage your speed is by never letting go of either the backwards or the accelerate button. So if you want to brake, you have to press the forward button without letting go, while sliding over the finger basically, without letting go of the backwards button. So if you never completely let go of both of the buttons at once, you can keep your momentum and just manage your speed like that. So also worth noting, there's 2 reverse buttons. So there's the regular back button, which is down on the D-pad, and there's also the space bar, which is another button that makes you go backwards for some reason. And if you press both at the same time, you accelerate twice as fast, so you can go really fast, really quick. Yeah, flashing lights warning maybe. I'm gonna do this like for a little bit longer to just show you how bad this gets eventually. But you get the idea. So if you want to do an actual speedrun and actually get anywhere with this, you obviously have to be a bit more careful than I am right now. But yeah, I wanted to show you this before I do the actual run, because I don't have time to explain this during the run. So I'm gonna restart the game really quick, because otherwise that's not gonna work. So yeah, I'm gonna start here, and time starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so in order to win a race, you have to go around the track and hit all checkpoints using a bit of backwards acceleration here at the start, but whoops. Yeah, okay, sometimes it screws up your inputs when you hold the button when you load into the level, so that was kind of weird. But it works as normal now, as I explained. So yeah, you have to hit all checkpoints, but for some reason you only have to hit every second checkpoint. Because if you hit every second checkpoint, the game autofills the checkpoint that's missing in between for some reason. So you can do some small skips like that I just did there. And yeah, you just gotta manage your speed. If you know the track layout, you can sort of react to stuff if you're decent at managing your speed like that. And then you can curve through the track like this. Whoops, I slipped off my down arrow there, my bad. So yeah, not great movement here, me completely losing my momentum, but it's fine. We're coming up to the end of the track here, And just 1 second here. Your winner, hitting the finish line, all checkpoints cleared. So the game is really excited about us having won the race. So it sets the win condition, but it never actually bothered remembering which track I've won, and it just keeps the win condition like that. So as soon as I load into the next track, I immediately win. So the goal of the run is to beat all tracks, so we're doing it like that. So next track, Devil's Passage 2. And we are winner. And yeah, two more tracks to go actually. So the thing is though about the last track, if you try to load into that one, it doesn't actually work and that crashes the game, and that's when the run ends. So we'll get to that very soon. That's Night Ride and time. So that's Big Rigs. We're beating all 5 tracks in the first patch of the game. That's how quick it goes. There's also a 100% run of the game, which uses the quote-unquote patched version, which fixes some errors. For example, that you can play multiple tracks, so you can actually play 5 tracks without it insta-winning you every time, and you can also enter the last track Night Ride. But yeah, the goal is essentially the same, beating all tracks, it's just using the patched version. So go check that out. The world record in 100% is absolutely incredible as well. Super fast. The runner Pendulum is incredible at that run. But yeah, that was any percent, just as broken as it gets, really. Yeah, that's it from me. So like, thank you all for having me here, letting me play Big Rigs at 3 AM to 600 people. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the run, and please enjoy the rest of the marathon.